Ladies and gentlemen, Page Meets Stage proudly welcomes to the Bowery Poetry Club, Sarah Kay.
Threw me for a loop. This is an old poem, but I'm kind of in the mood for it, so I hope you are too. Without question, you are the worst thing that ever happened to my poetry. I'm serious. I've heard about writer's block, but this is ridiculous. My poetic fluidity has dried up faster than a woman hitting menopause, to the point where this dry spell's got me praying for some sort of inspirational discharge to leak from the folds of gray matter in my brain and shit, see what I mean? I've been thinking for far too long with my heart instead of my head, and I think people may be starting to notice. And I've got a reputation to uphold. And no, it is not my time of the month, so don't ask. It's my time of the day, or what used to be when I could sit down and write a really gritty, angry poem when just seething with angst. But now I can't because you make me too damn happy. Or should I say sappy, because I used to watch Face the Nation for international news and then The Daily Show for international hope. Turn out great political satire ripe with biting wit and sarcasm, but now I can't because I don't watch those shows anymore because you've got me watching the stars. And no, I don't mean Brad and Angelina, I mean those stars. You've got me watching them, thinking about whether you're watching the same ones as I am, and maybe that would make a good poem. And this is crap, like a slap across the face of my muse who's had to withstand so much abuse. She's threatened to leave my side, leave my mind. I try to tell her, please, it's just not a good time, but she leaves me with my pleas and really bad rhymes, and I can't do this anymore. I refuse to let my words sink to such levels of atrocity, refuse to submit to roses are red, violets are blue. My poetry sucks, and it's all thanks to you, but I rack my mind for moments that aren't ridiculous romanticisms and irrelevant metaphors like dipping my hands and tongue into the paint can of my mind. I splatter gooey gobs of thought against the wall, watching as the rest of the world tries to make sense of my lovesick babble. They come with black Sharpies to connect the dots, forming man-made constellations for my nonsensical thoughts. And this has to stop, because speaking in abstract metaphors so that you think I have a more poetic view on the world than you is against my poetic ethics, which rhymes with ethnic, which incidentally is one more poem topic you have rendered useless, because I'm a hapa, which means I'm of mixed blood, which means that I never fit inside a checkmark box. I always fall between the cracks, and I'm always writing about trying to find my culture or where I belong, but these poems have fallen to the wayside as I find I belong up against your chest, your arms around my back, eyes closed. I sit down to write a poem, and the only thing in my head is you. And I don't understand how you could be the worst thing that ever happened to my poetry if you're the best that ever happened to me.